Alright, I figured I would show you guys I'm not full of shit. So we have 47.6 degrees. That is 8.5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so otherwise known as fucking cold. So here we go. Oh yeah, it's cold. Oh shit, I forgot to set the alarm, so we're freeballing it this morning. I wanted to go for 4 minutes, but it's a little colder than I expected. I'm trying to get it down lower, so I'm accustomed to 10 degrees at this point. I'd like to go a little lower than that, and 8.5 degrees is definitely cold, so I don't know about 4 minutes. But you know, we'll do the best we can here. Give me a second. You gotta go all in. I try to really immerse myself in it. I'll dunk my face a few times, dunk my head a few times, and then kind of hang out until I'm shivering, and then maybe a little longer. But from what I've read, everything I've looked up, that shiver is kind of the crux of the health benefits. It's when your brown tissue, brown fat is activated, and speeds up your metabolism, helps you lose weight. It's good for other things as well, but the mental health aspect is definitely something I can use. I got road rage. I get pissed off too easy, bit of a hothead, and I find myself kind of being a little bit calmer on the roads now. So, you know, I've got a daughter, and I don't want to get into some sort of altercation that'll fuck up our lives. So, being calm on the roads is a good thing, especially in a company truck. But, and there's a plethora of health benefits, and then when you add the sauna in as well, sorry, when you add the sauna in as well, that's good for your heart. I've got the steamer in there, so it's good for your lungs. You know, so I do have to suffer for about 4 minutes a day, or on a weekend I suffer longer because I do 3 rounds when Lila's napping. But you know, a 4-minute period of suffering in the morning for a better life seems like a good trade-off to me. The results are starting to trickle in a little bit. I've only been doing it for, I don't know what, a few weeks now, so I can't really preach just yet. But what I can say is I do feel some results. For the weight, I've noticed people have been asking me if I've lost weight, so I guess I have. And I find I'm hungry when I get out of here, so that's probably something to do with the metabolism. Yeah. So it's getting a little easier to be in here right now at 8.5 degrees Celsius, which doesn't sound cold, but if you know anything about, you know, the coldness of water versus the coldness of air, they're two completely different things. So it is definitely very cold in here. Anyways, all this talking, I'm not dunking, so give me a second. God, that's cold. There's all kinds of varying, I don't know, research out there, different articles, and the ideal temperature range they give and the time in range they give seems to vary, but the consistency that I've found is anywhere between 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit is an ideal temperature for a cold plunge. I see some yahoos going lower than that, but I don't think that's necessary, but good for them for being able to rise to that challenge. I'd like to get down to 40 degrees, and that's my goal. And then be able to stay in as long as I can stay in. There's no reason to go absolutely crazy. But the other consistent ideal timeline I see is kind of in that 3-minute mark. But again, you got people that go drastically longer than that as well. And then there's some research, although I've seen some contested peer reviews on that research, that suggests 11 minutes a week broken up in a cold plunge between 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit will get you all the health benefits that you can get from this. But you know, you take all of that information and you do what you want with it. For me, this is a challenge, and I like challenge, so I'm going to sit in here as long as I can. And at this point, I'm freezing. I'm starting to get that shiver going, so we're getting close to the end. But my understanding of what's happening right now is the blood has rushed away from my outer core and closer to my organs to protect them from this cold. And so when I get out, I'll be euphorically warm for a little bit, and then the blood will rush back and I'm gonna get cold as balls. And I'll shiver and my muscles will twitch, and supposedly that's when, you know, the physical health benefits are kicking in. So yeah, on that note, I think I'll go under again and kind of gear towards wrapping this up soon. Whoa. There are ways to keep yourself a little warmer in here, but I try to avoid them. So hands closed instead of hands open, legs closed instead of legs open, keeping your body tight. I try to spread out as much as I can and just really get that sense of cold. I don't know how many minutes it's been now, but I feel like we hit that 4-minute mark. I don't know. My light broke. I've got another one on order. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not full of shit. I really do this. That's a hell of a way to start your day. All this talking and I'm not focusing on my breathing, so not the perfect experience. Just kind of wanted to share it. But you should be focusing on your breathing and trying to control the body. You can kind of control that shiver a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm done. Oh.